On January 5th, 1937, in the quiet English town of Newark-on-Trent, 10-year-old Mona Lillian Tinsley left her school for what should have been a simple 20-minute walk home. She was bright, friendly, and adored by her classmates, but that afternoon, Mona never walked through her front door. At first, her parents weren't worried. Family lived close by, and surely Mona had stopped to visit. But as daylight faded and the clock struck 9 p.m., every door knock returned the same chilling truth. No one had seen her. Overnight, police and volunteers swept through rivers, canals, and abandoned houses. Newspapers splashed her face across front pages, and within hours, the disappearance of little Mona had become national news. What no one knew then was that this case would soon shake England's justice system to its core. The next morning, a crucial lead emerged. Multiple witnesses claimed they had seen Mona with a middle-aged man near a bus station. That man was identified as Frederick, Uncle Fred Nutter, a former tenant of the Tinsley family. Once close to the children, he had been evicted years earlier for failing to pay rent. But witnesses described something strange about his behavior with Mona, something unsettling. A bus driver later confirmed seeing the pair traveling together and noted a chilling detail. Frederick had bought himself a return ticket, but for the girl, only a one-way. Police tracked him down in a small village called Hayton. When confronted, Frederick denied everything, claiming he hadn't seen Mona in over a year. But neighbors whispered otherwise. One swore he saw a child at Frederick's house on the very day Mona vanished. Another saw a girl in a blue sweater, Mona's sweater, standing silently at his back door. Suspicion had become certainty, and now police raced against time. Investigators searched Frederick's property, and what they found tightened the noose. Beneath a water tank lay Mona's handkerchief. Inside the house, scraps of childish drawings, half-eaten candy, dirty tissues, and a tin of Vaseline hidden under a pillow. These discoveries raised dark possibilities no one wanted to say aloud. Police intensified the search radius, hoping to find Mona alive, but days turned to weeks, and hope faded. With mounting pressure, Frederick changed his story. He now claimed Mona had begged him to take her to visit her aunt, Edith, in Sheffield. According to him, she spent the night at his home voluntarily, and he supposedly placed her on a bus the next morning. But when confronted, Edith denied ever seeing the girl. The stories weren't just collapsing, they were exposing something far more sinister. And yet, without a body, the law was powerless. Frederick was tried only for kidnapping, not murder. Because in England, for nearly 300 years, the rule was simple: no body, no crime. Months passed, winter turned to spring, and then, on June 6, 1937, 5 months after Mona disappeared, a family boating along the River Idle noticed something tangled near the bank. When they approached, their world froze. It was the small body of a child weighed down with stones. Nearby, police found a rotted bag and a coat, evidence of an attempt to hide the little girl forever. Mona's father identified the clothes as the ones she wore the day she vanished. The autopsy revealed she had been suffocated, but decomposition made it impossible to determine what else might have happened. Still, the evidence, physical and circumstantial, was overwhelming. The discovery shattered England. For the Tinsleys, it ended hope. For the police, it ended doubt. And for the justice system, the case shattered a 300-year-old legal shield. With Mona's body found, Frederick Nutter was tried once more, this time for murder. Witness after witness took the stand. The bus driver, neighbors, investigators. Evidence piled on, and lies collapsed beneath its weight. After just 75 minutes of deliberation, the jury delivered a unanimous verdict: guilty. Frederick smiled coldly as the sentence was read: death. He went to the gallows insisting he was innocent. but his crime would change England forever. The case of Mona Lillian Tinsley abolished the ancient principle of no body, no crime, allowing murder convictions based solely on strong circumstantial evidence. Her death rewrote the law. Her story exposed a predator hidden in plain sight. And even today, nearly a century later, the haunting disappearance of Mona Tinsley remains one of the most disturbing and transformative cases in British criminal history.